You're listening to podcasternews.com.
Welcome to the LA Story Podcast with Stevie Wilson.
Hey, it's Stevie again here at the L'Oreal store with Collier Strong, and we're going to talk about what skin trends are for spring and the red carpet and what we can do at home. So, where's it going?
Well, what we've seen on the runway recently has been more of a trend towards a matte skin. And so I think that we're kind of evolving out of that, and we're going to see more of a satin finish to the skin. It's not going to be dewy.
Okay.
Yet, as we've seen for so long in
right.
the past, but there is going to be more of a mid-range between a very soft satin finish to the skin with a little bit of, we're returning to a little bit of highlight on the cheek.
Okay.
That we haven't seen in a while.
No, we haven't.
No, and so that's, I think, really the finish that we're headed towards.
Okay, so how would one achieve that? What liquid is or more powder?
It's really the type of foundation you're using. I think liquid is an easier way of getting
a satin finish
with a light powder on top of it.
Okay.
With a powder foundation, you're going to get more of a matte finish.
Absolutely, and then you'd have to sit there and mess with luminizers and
exactly trying to add highlight back to the skin.
Which kind of
you're just adding more and more product on your face.
I know, and it just drives me crazy when I sit there and do that and think, why did I do that?
Yeah, I know, especially when you can just put one thing on and a little bit of powder on top of it and be done with it.
Yeah, and make life simple. Now, what's the trend for in terms of color on the cheeks? Because it's not so dramatic. We're not summer, obviously,
right.
So we're not doing bronze.
Right, I think that there's still it's a very light flush of color, depending on the shape of your face, of course. If you have a wide face, then you want to contour a little bit
right.
with the cheek color. But if you have more of a narrow face, then you want to just keep it in the center of the face.
Great. Anybody that we should be looking for on the red carpet as being somebody that you would say, if you see this or see this person, take a look at what she's done?
I think that we know who are risk takers and who aren't, and so the risk takers will continue to take risks.
Okay.
And the ones that play it safe will always play it safe.
Very diplomatic. I love that. We'd like to thank Collier Strong for his time. He is always genius to talk to. It's always so much fun. So this is Stevie for the LA Story. See you soon. Bye.
Thanks for joining Stevie Wilson on LA Story. Feel free to check out other podcasts and videos. Bookmark it now. www.la-story.com.